R&R specialties is rope and confined space rescue. We work with Code 3 Medical Services to provide our clients the medical services they need and encompass it with the rope, the confined space, the trench, and structural collapse.
We started Code 3 Medical Services primarily because we found in the industry as a whole, whether it be municipalities or rescue teams and industrial and petrochemical to wherever, the training will set the standard as to how well they're going to perform. Being a first responder, the one thing I know is if you don't train like it's the real deal, you'll never live up to that full potential.
The more training and efficiency that a team can provide the public and private industry, the faster the patient can receive the critical care that they may need. In industry, you have noise. You have motors and generators and pumps and everything working, and you're in a very confined space. Any wrong move in either realm could cause serious injury or death.
Typically, overall, you'll see the training is once in a blue moon. When you're responding when things are bad and people's lives are in the balance, once is not enough. So for us, you can never have too much of it, but it has to be the right training, and that's the key.
There is no fancy cable news name for the disaster in Louisiana, not a superstorm or some play on the word Armageddon.
Just anything that touched the water was basically we weren't able to save it because, sewage and fuel and all that kind of stuff was mixed in on this water.
So being first responders ourselves, we know that when things go bad and it's an extended crisis, we're on our own. There's nobody gonna come save us. It's just us.
As soon as the water was receding, we were cutting out sheetrock and trying to just keep the fire station going.
Reached out to INFORCE, known INFORCE for over a decade, and they were the first ones to go, what do you need?
They were there with mattresses for the firemen to sleep on and water and every different supply that they could imagine.
And that kind of spurred the idea of going, you know what? We can do a lot of good. We have a lot of potential because we don't mess with the politics and the red tape. It's about doing good. We formed the Brotherhood of Heroes at that point. And since our goal is to work on helping brothers and sisters that are in need. Brotherhood of Heroes was formed by two companies. I have Code 3 and then R&R Rescue.
Typically, the medics aren't trained in the technical aspects and technical rescue aspects that we know so well. So with R&R and Code 3 Medical Services, we saw the need to combine some of the courses. Everything is hands-on for us. It's as minimal as we can possibly make it, and everything that we do is hands-on.
And so our business motto of both companies is do the right thing for the right reasons. And the one thing we can do is we preach it. By gosh, let's walk the walk.
The training itself, a lot of the clients that we have, these are mandated courses that they have to have for OSHA purposes, but it's not even just the training. We make it fun for everybody, and that's what continues to drive people to come back to us.
It's not based on training, it's based on how they're going to respond to an incident and make them more efficient as responders.
So as a paramedic, you're responding 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We don't get to go to bed at night just because it's dark outside. But we go into a lot of areas in the woods and also coming into people's residence that might not have lighting.
You never know where somebody's going to get hurt or need help. And so for us, INFORCE is a big player. We run all their handheld lights. We also run the weapon-mounted lights. Simply, instead of on a weapon, we put them on a helmet. That gives us the ability to, wherever we look, I've got my light source, and I have a handheld source for other options as well. So they're an integral part in allowing us to do our jobs to the best of our ability.
We're so used to taking care of other people that sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. Sometimes people need a little help financially. Sometimes maybe it's just to get away and go on a fishing trip or go on a hunting trip and get away and just get a different perspective on things.
Prime example is we had a fireman here in the Baton Rouge area that had a brain tumor.
I wasn't sure how long I was going to be out, and there were complications following the surgery, but Brother to Heroes Foundation came in and helped my wife do all the things that she wasn't able to get done. They helped us out financially to where it kind of softened some of that blow of missing almost 2.5 months of work. To see people give up their time like that is truly amazing.
So the foundation has a tremendous support right now. Our goal is we started small, just help where we can help. It started out of our own pockets. Now to being able to, we want to grow the foundation. The name's slowly getting out of understanding how important training is for us, looking at the broad range of not just medical, but offering any type of training service, safety service, consulting, anything we can do overall to expand and help as many people as we can. That's the goal. I don't have to ride a fire truck anymore to save lives. We can do it in another way.